Still waiting for her first win. Bottom dropping out on Courtney Conlog, but she stomps that takeoff. Already snapping it off the lip. The second one, perfect.
Oh,
huge front side carve. Conlog off to an incredible start. Great form once again for the Californian. Driving into another beautiful section. Spray still falling back down to the ocean surface from her last two turns. There's some backwash. End section incredibly challenging, and that'll take her down. That gives room for Carissa Moore. Overhead section. Drills the first hack, second turn. Straight up off the lip line. Right into a roundhouse cutback.
man.
Beautiful arc once again. Uses that speed and just carves right back into the power source. There's the vertical for Riss. The world #1 putting together an absolute Barra special. She'll stay on her feet through the back.
And look at this, Joe. Came in at a 9.5 for Carissa Moore. I think you have somebody who's judged a few events in the past up there, and they really appreciated what Carissa was able to do, connect the dots. This is how you surf Barra La Cruz, Joe. Textbook rail surfing. And Carissa just went to town on the inside, especially after having to expend a lot of energy. That wrap right there was the most difficult one out of all of them. Came completely around on this one carve. Look at this. Textbook technique. That's a Kelly Slater type turn right there, and that's where that comparison came from. Just the one arc where she comes completely around, and look at how hollow this section is at the end. Goes for the layback when it wasn't even necessary. A lot of risk involved, and that's why she has the highest wave.
Definitely has done that already with now 30 minutes on the clock. Riss Moore, Isabella Nichols trying to set up the start of this heat. Riss demands the pole position. Carved to start for the Hawaiian. Finds that wrap, bottom dropped out, recovered well. Clean vertical snap, wraps it. Board's looking incredible from Matt Biolis. Classic airbrush that she had when she was a little kid, brought that back. Arcs it with a lot of flow off the bottom. She crushes that beautiful power carve and jams it shut, opens with authority, and shows why that she is #1 in the world.
Obviously, it's going to be excellent. I mean, just based off of what we've seen. Look at the replay here, Joe. Nice tempo. Doesn't rush anything at the beginning. And then goes up into the lip right here when it steepens up. As critical as it gets. Another beautiful carve. And then our water photographer has to duck dive under her so she can complete this ride at the end. I thought this was one of the most beautifully surfed waves we've seen all season long. No hiccups. That carve there was mental. She had to struggle against the backwash and then just blasted the last section up into the lip line. Look at this. I don't think the average surfer realizes how hard it is to just pull that turn besides the backwash, put that on, and then goes up straight afterwards. I mean, to be able to focus right after that and get that continuous motion, one right after the other, that's why she is a world champion. And man, this is going to be a large score, Joe.